Hey guys, what's up? It's Shy Sky. And we're back with another video. And we're back with another video. Shy Sky, aka Shine in Skyla's kitchen.
Even if the sun goes down on you, you gotta keep that shine on top, yeah.
Today we're going to be making chewy fudge brownies for a cookout. We're not making this from scratch. We have the box. But yeah, so this is our first cooking channel video. So hopefully this goes well. I'm gonna be recording most, and then we're gonna switch off so I can mix and put stuff in, and then we're gonna switch off and switch out. So yeah, let's go.
The batter in first. Put that in the trash. And then it says I'm gonna put 2 eggs. Right there. And make sure there isn't shells in there so we don't die.
This one right there.
Where?
Right there. And also, you want to make sure that you wash your hands before this.
Yeah. So, just...
And even after you touch the batter.
Or like
Because-
after you're done with your stuff. So, now it's going to go on to Skyla.
So the next thing we're going to do is pour a 4th cup of water into the bowl. After that's done, you need to pour a 1/2 cup of oil into your bowl also. And the last thing you need to do is mix.
So, I don't know where that thing that you drill that
Whisk?
thing. Yeah. Well, we're just going to use a
Look at
spoon
that
today.
big.
So,
Bubble. Wait, no, that's an egg.
oh, it's batter.
Oh.
So, we're just going to... Make sure you get all that batter so you don't lose it while you're like putting your brownies. So, and then it just comes to this dark. Mix it really good. See at the bottom? You don't want that. Try to mix it really good. So, sorry for the background noise. We might cut that out, but. So always check the bottom because sometimes that can have like some
Like batter.
and you don't want to eat that while you're like enjoying it. So.
Very thick.
It's very big.
But that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we're done, we need to put the butter in the pan and put this in the pan.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You cannot. So we already did it.
We buttered the bottom of the pan. Now we're gonna finish buttering just the sides.
So you can.
A technique is to use a paper towel and put the butter on and just spread it all around and around.
You can
and
use
around.
spray, baking soda, a little bit.
A little bit of baking soda, because baking soda is to make the cake bake, but it also helps with non-sticking. So I usually put butter and baking soda, but no, butter and flour. Flour helps too. So I just use butter and flour to make it not stick. But this is our thick mixture, and this is our pan, and now we're gonna switch it off to me so I can pour it in. We have our mixture, our brownie mixture. It's a very thick mixture, and I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. So if your mixture is watery, it's going to take probably longer to cook because it's more watery than thick. But you have to make sure you have it on the right like preheat temperature. And yeah, so you need to make sure you butter the pan like we did, because it will stick to the pan and that will not be good. And since we're making this for a cookout, we also need it to be like easy to take out and easy to cut and all things like that. And we also don't want it to rip apart. So you have to be careful with certain things that you do with brownies or cakes or anything that you're making.
And
So,
always
yeah.
use this kind of like mixture.
Spatula.
But you can use a spoon, but that much more easier to like take
Like,
off the,
yes.
Yeah.
So we're going
I'm
to
just gonna
start,
get out of this angle.
So we're going to start pouring this in. It's really hard to do it one hand, so sorry if this is like not like satisfying or whatever you want to call it. It's a really thick mixture, as you can see. I do not want to get this on my shirt. Oh yeah, and another great thing to do is wear an apron.
Yeah.
But we don't have aprons right now, so in the future we probably will, but just not right now, because we're not really ready for like cooking. Well, not like, we're not really ready for like that professional stuff
Culinary
yet.
school and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We just like to bake.
I usually bake cakes. Cake are my specialty.
I love cake.
I love baking cake. I am really good at baking cake. I bake cakes for parties, for people's birthday. It's really fun to do that and to hear a bunch of comments about how good your cake was. Like, it feels good
It
when
depends
people comment
if you
on it.
do the right ingredients. Like,
Yes, you have to make sure you're putting the exact measures. Like, don't add extra water because you think it needs extra water. Like, when it comes out, you're probably going to be like, oh dang, maybe it did not need extra water. It probably didn't. Just listen to the directions. I'm pretty sure the people who made the directions and tested this and knew what they were doing. So what I do is I evenly spread this among the pan, and we make sure it's on all sides. And yeah,
try not to get it on like these sides, but like if you do it accidentally, it's fine.
Yeah, you just clean it up when it's done. So I did get a little bit on the side. So what you do, don't mind that. But like I said, what you do is you just take a napkin, wet it just a tiny bit, and just wipe the pan off on the side and make sure that it really does not have any brownie mix on it. But if it's like close to the bottom, just leave it, because it's just gonna make it a bigger mess. So if it's like all over the top of the pan, you can wipe it off. But so you always want to make sure you clean your mess as you go, because it's very important to keep your station clean and neat, because you need to know where everything is. Thank you. You need to know where everything is, and you need to be very organized, and you need to know what you're doing. So if you don't know what you're doing when you're baking, you need to like learn a little more. Like, you need to really know what you're doing to bake, and you need to wash your hands after what you do, because it's very important not to get germs on anything. Let cereals out and make sure they're all clean. So we have the eggs in there. We'll throw those in the trash after.
or you could put it in the disposer where all like, yeah, you know. We will catch you right back when we
Finish cooking it.
Oh, we have to put it in the oven, so I'll do that. So put this nice chewy fudge brownies. First, you always need to put this on before you do. Sorry if it's mismatch. We just need to be careful with our hands, because you never want to just put your hands and just be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna cut it because the oven is really hot. So carefully put that in there. And we're gonna leave it for a couple minutes. So hope you guys enjoy.
And we'll see you when the cake is done.
Peace.
Brownies are finished being cooked. So the little holes in the brownies are just like from the fork to check if the brownies are done. But this is the finished look of our brownies, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below other video suggestions, and yeah, peace.
Even if the sun goes down on you, you gotta keep that shine on top, yeah.